Hello everybody and welcome back to Golden Sun. In the last episode we won Colosso because we are incredibly amazing. And in this episode we're going to figure out what we win. Hopefully we won something. I mean, they didn't really mention a reward, but I can't imagine we wouldn't get one. So let's go figure it out. I've been waiting for you and your companions, Isaac. I've been waiting here because I wanted to speak with you. It's hard to talk when you're so far away. Come over here. Okay. The battles at Colosso were spectacular. It was most rewarding to see Babi's favored warriors steal the day. Iodem, bring him the victor's prize. Yes, sir, right away. I keep it right here, by my chair. By your chair, rather. Isaac received the lure cap! Hooray! I am almost certain that you will not get this item if you lose. You can lose, Colosso. It's not like a game over thing, you just lose. So, if you lose, you don't get this. But the game continues on anyways, so don't you worry too much. I'm not 100% about that because I've never lost because I'm amazing. Incidentally, Isaac, are you feeling better now? Of course I am. Ah, the recuperative powers of youth, and after such fierce battles. Who could expect less from the warriors who rescued me? Enough with the flattery, let's get to the point. Why are we summoned? You go, girl. Such insolence! Who do you think you are to speak to Babi so? Calm down, buddy. Let it be, Iodem. There are other ways to judge a man. What is it you said you were called? Garrett. He's talking to you, Garrett. That's right, Garrett. We shall explain all. We intended to thank you for your it's gonna be one of those days. We intended to thank you and your companions for saving Babi, Isaac. But it would seem that gratitude is not enough. I have disclosed everything to Iodem. What do you mean by everything? You do wish to know more about Lemuria, correct? Yeah, I guess. Yes, indeed. Your desire is as plain as day. I have just seen Synergy for the first time. It is an amazing... Well, it is amazing, but it is an awesome power. Just can't read. I used my cloak ball to show him Synergy. No one else could see it, but I knew Isaac's tournament was strange. I thought it unlikely that you would fight using such power. No need to be ashamed, Isaac. Synergy is also a warrior's power. You know that's right. When I first learned of your power, I was shocked. I thought you might be Lemurians. You have mentioned Lemuria many times, Babi. What is it? It is the city of an ancient people lying far out at sea. Many years ago, about the time of the Great Flood, Babi went to Lemuria. I see. The Great Flood struck while I was traveling with Loonpa. Loonpa? You mean Loonpa the thief? I know it is hard to believe. It happened 100 years ago. Aha! I knew it! You mean those rumors about you are true? Kraden once mentioned the Stone of Sages. Do you think that's what did it? I don't remember him mentioning that, but no, I don't. Huh? Don't tell me you forgot about the Stones of State. It's Okay, sorry. Huh? Don't tell me you forgot about the Stone of Sages. I didn't say I forgot. Actually, I think I did. I can't think of anything else that would let him live for so long. So, you've even heard of the Stone of Sages. I'm afraid I don't have it. It is the draught of Lemuria that has allowed me to live for so long. The draught of Lemuria? Lemuria? Is a magical draught once taken by those who lived in Lemuria. And just drinking stops you from aging? Is that what it does? It would be more accurate to say it slows the aging process. There is death in Lemuria, but it only comes to those whose senses have failed from centuries of use. Do the people of Lemuria use synergy like we do? You have that drop, Bobby. That's why you've lived so long. And become wealthy enough to rule Tolby. What are you getting at? What is your purpose in making everyone study alchemy? I'm starting to wonder myself. What do you hope to gain, Bobby? Ah, if I had attained true immortality, there would be no need for this research. I'm not sure I understand. I had precious little draught, and now I am running out. You all saw it. You all saw it. There was but little left in the cave. How long will it last? And what will happen when it runs out? It will run out any day now, and when it does, my life is at its end. Why didn't you tell us sooner? We must hurry to Lemuria. It is pointless. What on earth do you mean, pointless? We cannot find Lemuria. But you just said that it lies far out at sea. If we search the seas, we're sure to find it. I've sent so many ships in the past in search of Lemuria. This must have been long before I joined you, but still you failed? I needed more Lemurian draught, but I couldn't find Lemuria. Why did you collapse in the cave if you still had more draught? I have been rationing it, but this time I waited too long between drinks. You were trying to make it last longer. I overexerted myself trying to find Lemuria before it ran out. And your reason for calling us here has to do with Lemuria? Exactly. I want you to find Lemuria. But you just said it's pointless. I have not been able to locate Lemuria by sea, but perhaps by air. I can hide it no longer. I have built Babi Lighthouse to see if I can find Lemuria at sea. Aha! What? That's why you're building the lighthouse? No, there's more to it than that. We've spotted something in the ocean southeast of the lighthouse, where Lemuria should be. Something dangerous, no doubt. What monsters? Oh wait, what? Monsters? We can handle them. You confused me there a little. That may be, however, something else troubles me more. What is it, my lord? No sailor has been able to keep his bearings at sea. You're kidding. You mean they can't even keep a straight course? Is there something that distorts distance or direction or something? the currents shift there, subtly changing the ship's direction. So the lighthouse will help the ships keep their bearings. So how exactly did you get away from Lemuria after the flood, Bobby? That is the thing, Garrett. I crossed the sea in a Lemurian ship. I am hoping you can sail it. Huh. But why us, when you have so many powerful soldiers at your disposal? None of them have the ability to use synergy. One must have synergy to sail the ship. Then that would mean that Babi is an adept, wouldn't it? I'm gonna say no. Somebody was with him. I mean, I'm sure he didn't come back on his own, right? But Isaac, no normal person could master the cloak ball. I bet they could. I learned to use a little synergy during my stay in Lemuria. With what little I'd learned, I was able to guide the ship. Ah, well, I was wrong. In that case, perhaps I could sail the ship. No, it must be an adept. What should we do, Isaac? Will you do what he wants? We're getting really far off topic. What about Felix and everyone else that I can't think of their names off the top of my head? If you do, I will grant you whatever you wish. How about immortality? Or are you the only one that gets that? You shouldn't make vows you will later find you cannot keep. I haven't even considered my own wishes lately. In that case, I could provide you with a wealth of items you might like. Bobby's offer is very generous. You will consider going, won't you? I will consider it. Isaac, we have to beat Felix and the others to the lighthouse. The lighthouse? Do you mean Venus Lighthouse? God, we haven't even made it to the second lighthouse. This game's got to be super long. Well then, our paths are intertwined. I too must go to Venus Lighthouse. But we cannot get to the top of Venus Lighthouse, can we? These adepts may be able to solve the riddle that blocks us. Ah, I see. The thought hadn't occurred to me. Isaac, you shall go to Venus Lighthouse with Iodem. But we already have 4 party members. Do not worry. You can take care of your own business first. Deal. I see. If they can solve the riddle of the lighthouse, then our own wishes will have been fulfilled. So we can search for Lemuria after they complete their own quest. We're only at the second lighthouse. So we'll have 2 more after that. At least. Then probably like a final dungeon lighthouse or something. Ah, fuck it. Is that acceptable? Yeah. Ah, you will undertake this quest? I am most grateful. In any case, you will need assistance to reach the lighthouse. I'll make preparations so that I am ready to leave at any time. I take my leave now to make preparations. Then you can all meet at Gondolin Passage. That's a brilliant idea. One more thing, I'd like you to think about a suitable reward. Yes, I will take care of that immediately as well. I shall be waiting for you at the passage. Ah, nice. Garrett got out of the way there. Your first task shall be the riddles of Venus Lighthouse. I'm counting on you, Isaac. Alright, so sounds like we're finally about to go to another lighthouse. Let's take a look at that lure cap, though. Increases random battles when equipped. Well, it's not something you would equip. Well, unless you want to fight random battles, of course. But it's not better, so I'm not going to equip it. But if I need to grind, it's what I'm going to equip. Ah, look at this. What is this? You found the cloak ball. Isaac, is that cloak ball what you desire? Hell yeah. The cloak ball is very precious to me. I can't just give it away. But perhaps you could borrow it. Take it with you on your quest. Yeah! Isaac got the cloak ball. So, that's actually, like, super useful. I'm gonna give it over to this guy, like I always do. And, let's... what am I doing? There. Let's show it off. Huh, nothing. Doesn't do crap. Well, that's useless. If you use the cloak ball in the shadows, monsters won't be able to see you. That's how I was able to get through Altmiller Cave. Oh, so you have to use it in the shadows. Well, that's weird. I wonder if we know anywhere that that'll be useful. Probably not, though, right? Probably not. But let's get the hell out of here, shall we? And, I think, actually, let's... This guy? No. This guy? Yeah, we can get some corn! Hooray! I don't know what that does. Oh yeah, that's right. So, free corn. Not very useful, but it was fun, right? Sure. So now where we want to go is not to Gondolin Passage, because that would be dumb. Because why would we want to move on with the story? That's silly. Let's go this way. This way was going to lead us to Gondolin Cave. Which is actually way better than Gondolin Passage. And I don't remember the way through here. But... damn it. I don't know why I suck at this so much. But let's just go through this cave. We could have went here before, but we went the wrong way already. But yeah, we could have went this way before. Why do I keep doing that? But it wouldn't have done us any good because, well, I'll show you when we finally get through here. And there's some enemies in here, of course. I don't know if any of them are new, but we're going to show them off anyways. These are dirty apes. They're kind of annoying, but what are you going to do? Whoops. Ugh, unable to move. That's annoying. Alright, there we go. So that's that out of the way. Let's come on up here. And we'll eventually get through this cave. I don't believe it's that long, per se. Here's some kobolds. Pretty cool. Oh, sweet. I love Mortal Danger. It's one of the best. But yeah, I don't think it's a very long dungeon. I could be wrong about that. What do I know, right? But, we'll get through it. Could ya? Oh look, a lucky medal. I thought for sure that'd be like a mimic. Oh crap. Ah, an apple. That's super useful. Oh, okay, I see. That's cool. Here's some warrior bees and a rat warrior. These guys might be, something we've seen already, but... Ah, they have Mortal Blow. Crazy. I think that killed him. Killed himself. So yes, we had to go all the way this way so that we could move this out of the way. Don't you have to use move on this? Oh, nope. Nope. I thought for sure that's how you moved these. Am I wrong? Okay, I'm a little lost. Maybe it's force and I'm just stupid? No? Oh, that was dumb. I guess I was just in a bad spot. Whatever. So, let's go over this way. And I think that leads us right here, which you might be saying, well, where is right here? Right here is something I never showed off, because we couldn't get through that way. But this is Kayleigh. You might be thinking, well, why the hell did we backtrack? Well, you'll have to find out in the next episode. So, thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, and goodbye.